Welcome to CivilCAD Learning Solutions Help video. In our latest update, we've actually included a brand new app that you can find underneath the Gravity Pipes tab, and it's called the NOAA Atlas. And this will allow you to go and download the Atlas 14 rainfall intensity for your project. So if you're taking advantage of parcels, you can now assign coefficients and rainfall intensities to those parcels. So let's go through that process. So the first step is to go and import our styles. Okay. I'm actually going to go back to the parcels under Prospector. I'm going to right click and refresh. And what you're going to see, if I right click on the parcels, go to properties, that we now have an option for rainfall. And I want to assign the rainfall to the proposed style. This is my proposed drainage area map style. Hit apply and OK. And then the next step, you'll click on the NOAA Atlas. And in the command line, it will ask you to select anywhere in your site model, as long as you have a coordinate system assigned, and it will go and grab that data. I've already done that process. I can show you what it looks like now. If I go in there and say try options, and it asks me to pick anywhere in the model, I'll just pick right here. And there we go. It went and downloaded that data. So now I'm going to go back to my pipes and say NOAA Atlas. This will bring up the dialog box. And in the very first step, we're going to switch over to rainfall. Duration, sorry. And this will be your time of concentration. So if I'm doing a proposed drainage area map, maybe my time of concentration per your design codes is 10 minutes for commercial or residential or light industrial projects. I'm going to say 10 minutes and I'll hit plus. And then I'll move over to the next tab. I noticed I was on the P drainage area map site. I'm assigning that duration to that site. I'll move over to reoccurrences. And now I'm going to add my rainfall events. So I'm going to go to my 2-year, right? And I'm going to add that. And I want to calculate all the different years. So I'm going to do 2, 5. And you don't have to do all of them, just whatever your design manual requires you to do. Okay. Then I'll move over to our other properties, which is basically our coefficient. So we need to assign a coefficient to our drainage patterns. So I'm going to come in here and say my coefficient is going to be a 0.75. I'll hit add. Okay. Now you can add other ones. I can assign different coefficients to different sites or drainage patterns. Let me make sure I'm on the right one. I'm going to close that and then add it back again. Okay. So we have our duration, which is our 10-minute concentration. We have our reoccurrence, which is our rainfall events, and then our coefficient. And I'll click OK. Right. And so if I go to any of my drainage properties, you'll see all the rainfall intensities that has been included in here. All right. Okay, and I'll click OK. So now we can actually create a dynamic drainage table that is tied to our drainage patterns. So now I'm going to go to my parcels and add a table for area. And we provided you a style. I know it says existing drainage area map, but you can actually rename it to whatever you'd like. I'm going to use this style, label style, and I want a table based on that label style. I'm also going to get one. I do have an offsite one, so I'm going to see if I can do both of these. Okay. All right, and I'll click OK. And now I have a table. Notice I have 2 extra ones here, looks like. I now have a table here that's now giving me my rainfall per every year event. So notice here I got my initial 100-year event here for 10 minutes of concentration. So now I have my 2-year, 5, 10, 25, and 50. Now you don't have to show all these. You can actually modify these. If I just click on a table, go edit table, I can go and delete some of these columns if you don't want to show all the rainfall events. So it is dynamic. So if you do change the parcel area, this will update. If I just click on it, and it will actually update the content. Just click on the update table. So this is now a really quick way to go and get your rainfall data, apply it to your actual drainage patterns or your drainage watersheds, so you can continue with your design. We hope you enjoy using our app, and thank you for using our CCLS productivity tools. Thank you.